I'm going to read our tree named Steve. Have you guys read this before? Raise your hand. You have? You have?
It's really good.
You have it? It is? That's good. I hope you guys like it. Okay. So, Our Tree Named Steve by Alan Zibwell. Illustrated by David Catrow. Dear kids, a long time ago when you were little, Mom and I took you to where we wanted to build a house for us to live in. But in order to build there, men had to come and clear the land. I remember there was one tree, however, that three of you couldn't stop staring at. Adam thought it was crying. Lindsay said it looked nervous. And Sari, who was only 2 years old, couldn't pronounce the word tree, so they called it Steve. I love you, Steve, she kept saying, and then Adam and Lindsay started saying it, and before too long, Mom and I got the hint, and asked the builder to please save Steve. The day we moved in, Steve was there to greet us. He quickly worked his way into our lives as a swing holder, target, third base, hiding place, jump rope turner. And whenever our dryer broke down, he held our underwear with pride. Yes, right there in the center of our yard, this weird-looking tree grew to become the center of our indoor life. Throughout our barbecues, campouts, dance parties, or when Adam and Lindsay started getting crushes on the Simon kids next door, Steve adjusted to our every mood. And it wasn't always easy, standing tall through snowstorms in the winter. Or when Uncle Chester napped in the hammock couldn't possibly have been fun. Not to mention the time that the sewer overflowed and Steve sucked up all the smelly water before it drowned Kirby. Kirby's their dog. Then got so sick himself that the tree doctor had to give Steve a haircut and make him look like a big thumb. Through the years, Mom and I have tried to show you in a world filled with strangers the peace that comes with having things you can count on and a safe place to return to after a hard day of a long trip. Which brings me to the point of this letter. Last week, a storm hit our area. And though we spared Steve's life long time ago, this time we couldn't save him. Are we sad? Sure we are. But even in his final moments, when he could have fallen on our house, Sari's swings, Kirby's house, and Mom's garden, Steve performed his last trick and protected all of us to the very end. And friends like this are hard to find. So when you come home from Grandma's next week, Steve will not be able to greet you as he's done in the past. I'm sorry, but please know that Steve will always be with us in our hearts and in our thoughts.
Other nuts on the tree.
And in a different tree at the other end of our yard, see you next week. Love, Dad. You see what was done? How do you think they built the treehouse?
They used the rest of Steve.
The rest is Steve. I think that's correct. Yes.
They made a funeral for him?
Maybe. Maybe. Okay.
If they loved him that
The end.
much, they probably did.
Probably. Did you guys like it?
Yes.
After reading this book, I'm going to give you a worksheet I made. Okay? So all of you can go back to your seat quietly. to use a pen or a pencil. Now put your name and your number and shortcut date on the top. Okay. Now we're going to do the first two questions together, and I'll let you work alone at the end, okay? So the title, who remembers the title?
Our tree named Steve.
Our tree named Steve, yes. Okay. Now raise your hand if you know what theme means.
The part of the story.
The heart of the story, correct. Very good. Okay. Could you guys give me what you think the theme of our tree named Steve is?
The tree that protected a family for a long time.
Correct. So that's what it's about. Could you think of like the heart of the story, like how it made you feel, how it made others feel? What did Steve protect? Family.
I think the thing is, if you're nice to people, they will remember you.
If you be nice to people, they will remember you.
But the tree was nicer than they remembered them.
That's a very good one. Good job. Megan?
If someone's nice to you, then you should treat them the same way.
That is very good too. Okay, so you could write your own, or you could write what Miss Audrey is going to write. And what was yours? Yours was very good too.
And if people are nice to you, then you can treat them the same way.
Okay, if people are nice to you, you can treat them the same way. Or they will treat you the same way.
Oh, the same way.
Okay, your paper should look like mine, or if you have a better one, you can write yours. Okay. Raise your hand if you're done with the theme. Okay. Now, if you're not done writing, just listen. Okay, the next thing you have to do is write and draw your favorite part of the story. So now you would probably go to your desk and write like a sentence or maybe two about your favorite part of the story, what you liked the most, and then you draw it. My favorite part, now try not to use mine, my favorite part was when they built a tree house out of Steve in their backyard. But you can still use that because I set it up for you guys. You can still use it. Put it in the purple basket when you're done. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to give you each one of these. Don't take out the paper inside of it. It's to help the plant grow. I'm also going to give you a stick. There you go.
Is that to write our name? We're writing our name on the stick.
No, you get to name your plant. Guys over there. Miss Sandoval's class, can you hear me? Everybody? Take your seat down. Pastor.
Like a bee.
Now go pat it and take your stick.
I did.